5 things that you need to know about New South Wales and the eligibility requirements for the 190 visa. Number 1, the occupation list that they are using is the same occupation list as the Department of Home Affairs. They have not created their own occupation list such as other states. Number 2, they haven't started conducting invitation rounds yet, but they will be starting this month, so they say. Based on what happened last financial year, they were conducting invitation rounds every single month and a slowdown towards March or April. New South Wales will prioritise inviting applicants who have nominated occupations in key target sectors. This includes occupations in health, ICT, infrastructure and education. Number 4, you don't need to lodge a new expression of interest for this financial year. You can use your old expression of interest. However, do remember that these things do expire. They expire after 2 years. So if you do have one that's expiring soon, withdraw it and just lodge a new one. New South Wales have mentioned that when you lodge your expression of interest doesn't actually impact when you'll be invited. And lastly, just because you receive a pre-invitation does not mean that you'll get a visa grant. Some of these common reasons for your application to be declined include not selecting 190 New South Wales exclusively in your expression of interest, and also incorrectly claiming your post-qualification work experience. Okay, so this is a tough one. Now with the 408 visa being removed, a lot of people are asking what visa options do I have after my 485 visa expires? And this is assuming you haven't applied for your permanent residency visa application yet. And to be honest, there isn't a lot of visa options, which is probably one of the reasons why they extended the 485 visa for eligible applicants as well. If you have work experience in your nominated occupation and you have less than 2 years of full-time work experience, you could look at the training visa. It's the subclass 407. You will need your employer to sponsor you for the 407 visa. If you have 2 years of full-time work experience in your nominated occupation, then you can go for the temporary skilled shortage 482 visa if your employer can sponsor you. Other than that, the only other option is really to go back onto a student visa, which isn't really ideal. Wow, have you guys seen the cutoff for the Canberra Matrix points recently? Canberra actually published the minimum points that they invited the applicants at, and they have the occupation next to it. Look at these numbers, it is wild. So you just go here, Canberra Matrix invitation round. Now do remember that this is Matrix points, it's not the standard points test, but it's still very hard to get these numbers. So just click here. So it's really good. It gives you a list of the occupations and how many points they're invited at. And oh my goodness, look at this. Cafe restaurant managers for 491 invited at 105 points. For the 190 invited at 120 points. For accountants, 145 and 150 points. You use this table here to calculate your points. The numbers are insane.